What would Marcus Aurelius do if he had an iPhone? That's the question I asked myself as I embarked on a week-long experiment. To live like the great Stoic emperor, but in the year 2025, could his ancient wisdom about virtue, duty, and resilience really hold up in our chaotic digital world? I was about to find out. The first challenge was frugality. Let's be honest, our lives are filled with endless temptations for consumption, from one-click shopping to non-stop streaming services. My goal for the week was to adopt a more minimalist approach. I unsubscribed from 3 streaming platforms, deleted my food delivery apps, and committed to only buying absolute necessities. Instead of scrolling through social media for entertainment, I rediscovered my local library and went on long walks, just observing the world around me. The first couple of days were tough. I felt the phantom itch to check my phone or buy something new. But by day 3, something shifted. My mind felt clearer, less cluttered. And looking at my bank account at the end of the week, let's just say my wallet felt a lot heavier, and my spirit felt a lot lighter. It turns out true wealth isn't about having more, but wanting less. Next up, community and duty. Aurelius wrote extensively about our obligation to the common good. But what does that look like when our communities are both physical and digital? I decided to focus on small, meaningful actions. Instead of just liking a friend's post about a tough day, I picked up the phone and called them. I spent an hour each evening offering helpful, constructive advice in online forums related to my profession, not for recognition, but purely to contribute. I volunteered for a local park cleanup I'd been putting off for months. It wasn't about grand gestures. It was about showing up for the people and communities I'm a part of. And the fulfillment I got from that was far more lasting than any number of likes or shares. It reminded me that we are all connected, and our purpose is found in serving that connection. Finally, the ultimate Stoic test: dealing with negativity. It's unavoidable, both online and off. During the week, I received a pretty harsh comment on one of my older videos. My initial reaction was to get defensive, to fire back. But then I channeled my inner Aurelius. I paused and asked myself, is this within my control? The person's opinion wasn't. My reaction, however, was entirely up to me. I chose not to engage with the anger. Instead, I focused on the valid part of the criticism, considered if I could learn from it, and then simply moved on. Later that week, a project at work hit a major roadblock. Instead of panicking, I applied the same logic. I couldn't control the setback, but I could control how I problem-solved and communicated with my team. This shift from reacting emotionally to responding rationally was transformative. It didn't make the problems disappear, but it gave me an unshakable sense of inner peace. So, after a week of living like a modern-day Marcus Aurelius, what's the verdict? It's not about giving up your smartphone or living in a cave. It's about applying timeless principles to modern problems. It's about choosing purpose over pleasure, contribution over consumption, and composure over chaos. The challenges are different, but the tools for a virtuous, fulfilling life remain the same. It's a practice, not a perfect science, but it's one I'll definitely be continuing. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you found this experiment interesting or inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more explorations into philosophy for modern living. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.